Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. The Secret of Secrets by Ghawzul Aghlam Muhiyeddeen Abdul Qadir al Jilani Qaddasallahu Sirrahul Azeez. Chapter 11, Section 2. The Joy of Being Good and the Misery of the Rebel. There's a story of a wise man who prayed his Lord, saying, O Divine One, all is preordained by you. My fate is yours. The will is yours. The wisdom which you put in me is your creation. As he prayed, he heard a response without sound, without words, coming from inside him, which said, O my servant, all that you say belongs to the one who is unique and united. It does not belong to the servant. The believing servant said, O my Lord, I have tyrannized myself. I am in error. I have sinned. After that confession, he again heard the voice from within him, and I have had mercy upon you. I have erased your faults. I have forgiven you. Let the one who have faith know and be thankful that all the good they do is not from them, but through them. Success comes from the Creator. When they err, let them know that their mistakes and their sins belong to them, that they may repent. Wrong comes from the unjustified ambitions of their egos. If you understand this and follow it, you belong to the ones who are mentioned by Allah as those who, having done something to be ashamed of, or who have wronged their own souls, earnestly bring Allah to mind and ask for forgiveness for their sins, and who can forgive sins except Allah, and are never obstinate in persisting knowingly in the wrong they have done. For such the reward is forgiveness from their Lord and gardens with rivers flowing underneath, an eternal dwelling. Surah Al-Imran verses 135 and 136. It is better for the believer to accept that he himself is the source of all of his own faults. That is what will save him. It is indeed much better than attributing his faults to the Almighty and Powerful, the one who created all. When our Master said, It is already known when one is in the mother's womb whether one will be a sinner or be righteous. He meant by the mother's womb the four elements that gave birth to all material forces and faculties. Two of the four elements are earth and water, which are responsible for the growth of faith and of knowledge, give life to the living, and appear in the heart as humbleness, for earth is humble. The other two elements are fire and ether. They are the opposite of earth and water. They burn, destroy, and kill. It is the divine that unites these opposites in one being. How do water and fire coexist? How are light and darkness contained within the same clouds? It is He who shows you lightning, causing both fear and hope. It is He who raises up the clouds heavy with rain. Nay, thunder repeats His praises, and so do the angels with awe. He flings the loud voiced thunderbolts, and therewith strikes whomsoever He will. Surah Ra'ad verses 12 and 13. One day, someone asked the saint Yahya ibn Mu'adh al-Razi, How did you come to know Allah? He answered, By the union of the opposites. The opposites pertain to, and in fact are, requirement for the understanding of Allah's attributes. Facing the divine truth, man becomes the mirror in which the truth is reflected, but also in which the attribute of might is reflected. Man contains the whole universe in his being. That is why he is called the unifier of multiplicity, the macrocosm. Allah has created him with his own hands, his hand of grace and his hand of all compelling. This is the meaning of the two hands, the hand of grace and his hand of all compelling, crushing power and wrath. Therefore, he is a mirror that shows both sides, both that which is coarse and dense and that which is fine and exquisite.